All right, folks, I am Tom Downey. I'm on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney. He is Harris Rubenstein on Twitter at SportsStein. We'll take you now through some updates around the Los Angeles Lakers. First up, as we mentioned DeMarcus Cousins earlier, the Lakers did have interest, Harris. They met with DeMarcus Cousins early in free agency. We don't know what offers were made, but there was interest on behalf of the Lakers. But Boogie, though, it kind of seems like to me, all along, his ideal goal was, I want to go to Golden State and win my ring.
It seemed to me that once you realized that no one was going to offer him a max contract, he was just like, meh, I'm just going to go to the Warriors. And it just, again, that always goes back to my biggest problem with this. He didn't call the Lakers and say he'll take the mid-level exception. He didn't call the Celtics or the Rockets or the Wizards and tell them that he would take a cheap deal to come play for them. No, he called the Warriors. That was the only team that he reached out to. And by the time that the Celtics registered interest, he had already signed with the Warriors. So I don't want to hear anything that you have around DeMarcus Cousins saying that, this is great for his future. This is going to help him so much. Any team that he went to, it would have helped him so much. He just decided to take the easiest way out.
The Lakers have renounced a few players to help clear cap space for JaVale McGee, KCP, and others. Andre Ingram, I saw a couple comments on previous shows about Ingram. I think he kind of fit into the meme team mold a little bit well there because he's a 32-year-old who finally got called up to the NBA, but he has been renounced. He was a free agent already. Removes a $1.35 million cap hold thereabouts.
I'm sad. I'm sad that Andre Ingram got cut. He was good last year. In one of the games, he had
2 games.
One of the games, he scored 19 points, and it was a huge deal. So it's not a big loss for them, obviously.
Also renounced was Travis Ware, and this kind of this is more cap clearing. It's money moves to free up money for other players. Travis Ware and Ingram, they are both gone. Not necessarily the biggest losses there for the Lakers, but in their overall moves, and Harris, I'm actually kind of a little bit surprised by this one. There's been some confusion / outright negative reaction towards the Lakers move, bringing in guys like Lance Stevenson, bringing in others here. Those are the confusion there that's been negative comments towards the Lakers. I get what they're doing. They're signing veteran options here on one-year deals, saving cap space for the future, and then allowing them to not necessarily lose out on other players there. I am actually okay with the moves. Yeah, it's not the true shooters, but Stevenson, McGee, and others, I'm actually okay with it. I'm not quite as confused by others.
The reason that the Lakers signed all these guys is strictly because they just wanted a different brand of basketball player in this Lakers team. I don't think they were looking for, they were bargain shopping or they were looking for the best shooters to surround LeBron James. They're looking for 2 things. They're looking for effort, and they're looking for entertainment value. And for the Lakers, at this time, that is all they can ask for. What else they're looking for? They are looking for players that will push their young guys. You bring in a guy like Lance Stevenson. You bring in a Rajon Rondo. You bring in a JaVale McGee. And you say, hey, young guys, if you don't step up, these veterans are going to take your minutes. And they will absolutely go home being totally happy taking your minutes. You got to try harder. And what Kobe said was right. These veterans are going to push their young guys. Rajon Rondo is going to push Lonzo Ball. Lance Stevenson is going to get all up in Brandon Ingram's girl and try to make life hard on him. JaVale McGee is going to turn Kyle Kuzma inside and out. Kuzma, you had a good time shooting last year. Try shooting over a 7'1" guy in practice with a 7'10" wingspan. Like, this isn't just a random signings. All these have meaning. The only one that doesn't make sense to me is Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, because I don't know who
Rich
the hell.
Paul.
I don't know
Rich
who
Paul.
the hell is offering him $13 million a year. But that's the only one that
I'm
made
not
no
kidding
sense.
when I say this. This is a Rich Paul Clutch Sports move. I almost think that KCP was the plant in the LA organization last year to get the feel for LeBron. And KCP says, yeah, it's good. Come on over here. And that's why LeBron went there.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with these signings. I think they're fun.
All right, we're going to come back here, talk about Lonzo Ball, among others. But first, a very quick word from our own Jordan Giorgio.
What's going on, you guys? Jordan Giorgio here from Chat Sports. While Harris and Tom are taking a quick break, I'm here to tell you to head on over to Instagram and click that follow button at Jordan Giorgio and send me any questions you have on all the latest NBA rumors or free agency news. So we'll talk soon. Back to NBA Weekly.
All right, folks, once again, I'm Tom Downey. That is Harris Rubenstein. If you want to have your questions or comments shown on air, use the Super Chat. We'll bring them up on screen and break them down. In the meantime now, we'll talk a little bit more about Lonzo Ball. We'll start with the LeBron mindset. And LeBron reportedly told the Lakers he likes Lonzo's game and play style, and he's excited to play with him. I know there were some comments about,
he should be.
oh, Lonzo's not a fit. I think it's actually a pretty good fit. It
That's
gives
wrong.
LeBron another ball handler, and the reality is he does need that.
Everyone
does.
I know that it was either Zach Lowe or it was Kevin O'Connor. One of them was not too enthused about the fit with Lonzo Ball. But the other one, they adamantly disagreed with each other. Which one was it?
O'Connor, I know for a fact, was in favor of Ball and LeBron together.
And I agree with him. Look, the way that Lonzo Ball plays offense is actually perfect for LeBron James and how ball dominant he is. People don't realize how good of a player Lonzo Ball is off ball. He's a very smart player. He knows where to be. He's a good cutter. He likes to pass. He likes to make the pass to set up the shot. You can do a lot of great 1-2s with him. You can do a lot of great pick and rolls with him. Lonzo Ball plus LeBron James is a great combo. But what will take it to next level is if Lonzo Ball learns how to shoot, which I don't know if you saw this last year, Tom. He can't shoot.
It's pretty ugly.
At all.
He
It's
shot
gross.
30.5% from deep, but I
Yuck.
will make note, after December 7th, Lonzo was above 37%.
He was better.
Now, that's not Kyle Korver. That's not an
No.
ideal sharpshooter, but it's better.
It is.
And in reality, you should get open looks.
And I will
playing
say
with
this,
LeBron.
even if the shooting doesn't come for another year, you still have his outstanding court vision. You still have his outstanding ability to pass. He's a great rebounder for his position.
And 7 boards a game.
As a rookie, he's
good.
He's one of only 5 NBA point guards ever in their rookie season to put up even close to 7 rebounds in a game. Like, that's crazy.
And he's
for
a
point
great
guard.
passer.
He's a great passer, great rebounder, and he's also a very good perimeter defender. So if the shooting doesn't come along quite yet, that's fine. He does everything else insanely well, and he's 20 years old. Give him some time. I think him and LeBron will mesh well.
The more and more I think about this particular move, bringing in Rajon Rondo, the more and more that I actually love it, Harris. Like, I am you could, I guess, maybe call me a Rondo apologist at times. When it's prime time, Rondo is one of the best point guards in the NBA as far as I'm concerned. We saw it at times during the playoffs. When it's the random Wednesday evening game against the Kings, it's Ron Doo-Doo at times. He's not always as locked in, but with LA, with LeBron James, Rondo's going to be locked in. I think worst case scenario, you paid him $9 million to push the hell out of Lonzo Ball, make him a better player, and help him teach Lonzo.
I think they're also trying to spook Lonzo a little bit. I think
Hey,
they're trying to say,
fire.
hey, you don't learn how to shoot, you're just going to end up being Rajon Rondo. Not the worst thing in the world. Rondo's a fun point guard.
How good have we seen Rondo in the
But
past?
we know that Lonzo wants to be better than that. We
Yeah.
know that Lonzo wants to be one of the best point guards to have ever played for the Lakers. So I think they're bringing in Rondo and saying, look, Rajon Rondo is a very similar point guard to you coming out. He can always defend well, outstanding passer, great court vision, good rebounder for his position as well, but he never learned how to shoot, and that capped his career. If you learn how to shoot, Lonzo, you will be way better than Rajon Rondo. You don't, you're just going to be another Rondo. And their names are similar also, so I think they're just trying to spook him a little bit.
But I think the idea of Rondo and Ball, I don't think you ever want them on the court together necessarily.
No, God, no. I don't know if you can
Not enough shooting.
actually do that. I don't think that works at all. I mean, I know I just said that Lonzo Ball is a great off-ball player, but Rondo needs shooters.
I think maybe if LeBron's off the court, but I don't think you can put all three together.
That's why the KCP signing makes even less sense. Why did they sign him? Why?
Look, I am excited to see Rondo and Ball in that battle. I think it has a lot of ability and upside. I think that if you do the right things with Rondo, he gives you, again, he's almost scared of shooting at times, it feels like. But I think he can be a good mentor for Lonzo if he's willing to play that role. But I think at the worst case scenario, he's going to push him. And I think that Lonzo can learn a lot from Rondo because peak Rondo is a hell of a player.
Oh, peak Rondo was one of my favorite point guards ever. He dominated the playoffs. Playoffs Rondo didn't just come as like a fun Reddit or Twitter thing.
Primetime Rondo's the man.
Yeah, playoff Rondo came because Rondo in the playoffs is an absolute monster and eats people alive on the court. The fire, the competitiveness, the passing. It's awesome. He's such a good player in the playoffs.
All right, we'll come back with some more LeBron James talk here, but first, another very quick message.